What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Ancient Divinations. You know, I feel compelled to tell somebody, make sure that where you live at reflects you. Like, I can tell that the place I live at doesn't reflect who I am. I've been looking up, like, cities with certain numerology just to see where I want to live. I do not want to live where I live. Like, not like my place, but I'm talking about like in the city I live in. It's very corporate. I'm not corporate at all. It's just one of those cities. It's very expensive. I'm forced to be corporate. That's another thing. You're forced to be corporate here. But just for me, it's like I look around at how people dress. And sometimes even you got to get away because, like, even if I was to really be my true self, I know so many people since I went to high school here and stuff like that. Like, you're going to be judged. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be judged and like, you know, it is something to say like, oh, why do you do that? Or why do you think this way? Or, you know, when you don't follow, if you live in one of those places where there's a norm and you don't follow the norm and you stand out because you don't follow the norm, that's not the place for you, right? You're weird. You should live in a place where you're weird is the norm, right? The true you should be the norm where you live at, because it's all about vibration and energy. If where you live at isn't normal for you to be who you are, that's a telltale sign that you don't live in the right place. And I feel that daily. I don't vibe with the people. They're very closed-minded. They're very narrow-minded. And it's a very corporate city. You know, this city right here, if you don't play golf, something like that, you don't fit in. You don't have the golfer look, the clothes. And I used to love golf. You know, I tried my hand at golf. It's really not the sport for me. I played 18 holes a few times, and like, it took all day. It was just us in a field hitting a ball, chasing this ball around. It was fun to do something different. But it was like hot. I mean, it was ridiculous. And, you know, I've just never really been into that again. And I have guys that ask me all the time, hey, you play golf? And I'm like, dude, really? Like, when you run into me, that's what I'm emerging into in my life. Like, the next time you see me in 10 years, I'm not even going to look the same. You know, in my Scorpio nature, people don't understand how transmutive we are. Like, people don't really, like, the other Scorpios, they're very corporate. You know, they've been forced to live a certain way and they've adopted it. Like me, for sure, I'm not afraid of my Scorpio transmutation. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, even being black, right? Like, if I was to really look like I want to look, be who I want to be, it won't. It's like, that's just not the black community here, right? And so it's like, okay, so I can't work and live with my piercings and stuff, or tattoos everywhere, or Just, you know what I'm saying? The Bible Belt as well. Like very, very, you know, everybody goes to church and then we'll talk about the church, you know. Oh yeah, this, you know, it's like you're saying it. Like, my thing is, how come you're saying out your mouth that against, you know, religion and stuff like that, but you're sucked into going? Like, why do you go? Like, why would I go someplace I'm gonna complain about? So that's why I tell you all, listen, please subscribe. When I say you subscribing is going to save my life, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. You don't have to overly commit yourself. Watch all my videos, nothing. You don't have to feel overly obligated. You have plenty of you've subscribed to plenty of channels. You don't watch half their content. So all I'm asking you, if this comes across your feed, please subscribe. Because on the esoteric plane, I think we should live in places that are more for us. Like, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was asking a friend of mine, he was like, we need to support more black businesses. And I said to him, I said, well, is there any? He said, yeah, you're right. He couldn't even think of any. There's plenty of barbershops and there's a few soul food restaurants, but is there any? So he started thinking about it. I'm like, when you think about it, and for me, right, because I don't subscribe to colorism, but it's a telltale sign of, if it would be a black business, it would be a mom and pop shop, right? Right, you got to think about it. Like, who's getting the funding to open up something huge, right? You would have a mom and pop shop. So now this is further telling me I'm living in the wrong place, because a mom and pop shop really couldn't survive where I live. There's no mom and pop shops. You see what I'm saying? Where are the farmer markets? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's very judgmental. A very judgmental place. You know, if you're not working 100 hours a week, something's wrong with you. No, something's wrong with you. That's not freedom. That's slavery. You know, my community, I know for sure that's for me. We're looking for freedom. You're looking for a new fancy car. Avarice. A cultivative, selfish act symbolizes a twisted human virtue of longing for power. The principle of prevention. Greed or greedy. Promises usury. Egotistical plans that bring remorse. Great hopes and small results. Danger of robbery. Difficulties in preserving. What is that about? That is the first card out. Number 71 breaks down to the 8. Saturn. Saturn is about to retrograde in, I think, Capricorn this month. I want to say Saturn is a sign of Capricorn as well. The 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is a transition, right? It's a mental shift. Releasing baggage. Moving towards the unknown. Leaving a relationship, changing jobs. Yeah. 6 of Avarice, 6 of Swords. Testimony. So whoever this is a sign of, I've been used and abused, and now I want to talk about it. I want somebody's pity. I want somebody's remorse. Um, because they're ready to leave a relationship because they've been used by a greedy person. And with testimony here, it's card of Jupiter 39 breaks down to the 3. They're enthusiastic about it, but it does speak of delayed matrimonies, right? It's a six of swords with leaving this relationship. So it's like delaying moving forward in this relationship because of someone's greed and being greedy. And it's a telltale sign coming this month, possibly with Jupiter here. You know, Jupiter's been prominent as well this year. The unexpected cooperation. You don't know that this person is maybe plotting on you. Unexpected cooperation, because if they're leaving somewhere, they're not cooperating with that, right? They're trying to cooperate with you, right? Uneasiness. Yeah, communion. Yeah, so that's what's hard about, that's what the challenge is. It's uneasy to commune with you. You know, that's the communion. They're whoever this is trying to leave a tyrant to come to you. But it's really uneasy. And they've actually been getting help on how to do this here that they want to do. But it's not easy. Knight of Swords. Ambitious. Action orientated. Impulsive is probably the real word here. Fast thinking. So here we go with this another sword card with the thinking and communication aspect of it. Uneasiness was Mercury, right? So impulsive, though. It's probably impulsive. A little bit of fear here I'm getting. You know, scared. Like when you're scared to talk to someone, like the butterflies in your stomach type of situation. I think that's for you. Butterflies in the stomach. 8 of Cups. Yeah, walking away from that past situation. This is somebody, 8 of Cups is always someone walking away from a past situation. You know what I'm saying? In search of a better situation. 8 of Cups. It's walking away from disappointment. You know, that last situation was very disappointing to this person. So walking away from disappointment for the most part. Two of Swords. Suffering difficult decisions, weighing up options, avoidance. Two of Swords always, you know, they usually depict the Two of Swords with the swords crossed. And I always think that see that in my mind. Hard to speak. You know, unable to deliver a message. You know, this is what's uneasy about this is, you know, it's hard for them to say what it is that they really want to say. Purification. Yeah, because you don't take no BS. You gotta think this person is having, what it is this person's having trouble coming in because you won't let them BS you. You know what I'm saying? King of Cups. Yeah, with this purification and this King of Cups here, it's just like, that's just who you are, you know what I'm saying? Just an upright person. You know what I'm saying? You're emotionally balanced. You're a compassionate person. Could be man or woman, for sure. Patrimony. Patrimony is Like, it's like patrimony is like Patreon somebody's business, right? So patrimony is like requesting to be your friend, almost. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. So this it's just that they're coming in with this friendship, and I hope that that first card that came out isn't the fact that they're the person who's greedy. Would be symbolizing that they're coming in with some hidden motives. I'm not really getting that right now. If that wasn't a Six of Sword and it was a Seven of Sword, I'd have said that they got a secret agenda, but I'm not really getting that as of so far. But I would tell you that it does symbolize some type of danger, like maybe like it's like a family don't like you, or a brother or somebody you've always had strife with their brother or something like that, which influenced them in some way regarding you two or something like that. That could be dangerous, right? You know, I don't think people would do anything crazy extreme, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't kill a person, would you? You know what I mean? You know, it happens. It's not normal. You wouldn't put something in somebody's food, but that's what this would be portraying. But I don't think, you know, it's not normal. It happens. But it does deal with traditions, right? It's just like interracial relationship. We told you don't be with that person. That person, you know, that fear that you would have in an interracial relationship with going to that side of the families, you know, that side of your partnership's environment, right? That's that type of fear. Like, man, I don't feel welcomed over there. I don't feel like being over there. You know, that feeling of uncomfortability could also mean danger, which don't have to necessarily be dangerous. But, you know what I'm saying? I've been in those situations to where, because I'm always somehow in an interracial relationship. And you'll go, and it's always that one cousin that everything you say, they take it wrong. That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. The Sovereign Emperor. Emperor is a good person, but it could be egotistical at times, you know what I'm saying? Action-oriented person, a lot of energy, very stand your ground type of person. That might be you know what I'm saying? That might be what is uneasy about approaching you, is that, you know, you ain't with no BS. Don't come over here with that BS. I can hear that so loud. Don't come over here with that crap, because I'm going to tell you about yourself now. You're going to walk off with your lip poked out. Don't come over here if it ain't 100%. And I'm that way. Don't come at me if it ain't 100% right. I don't want half it. I don't want half. I want the whole. Period. Because I don't got time. I ain't got time to be playing with people. And neither do you. Because the Emperor's focused, right? A little impulsive, but focused nonetheless, right? Oh, Queen of Cups. But you know, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you know, like, this is, they're envisioning this partnership and its fulfillment. You know, in their mind, this we thing is a blessing to most people, or the world around you, even y'all world, even you two's world, right? Like, that's how they envision this thing. And you could also be the Queen of Cups as well, like, you know what I'm saying, compassionate, caring, you know. This person wants to be the reflection. The king wants to be the reflection of who this queen is. This queen is just a loving individual with a great heart. And they would love to be a reflection of that, but they would have to get over the ego of the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Once they get over they're sitting in their emperor, but they're trying to bring it down somehow. Because they know, for one, they know that's the only way to approach you. Not like you come in swinging with big D energy. Not like that. You need to come in mild, soft. Don't come in demanding. Come in with conversation, like we just seen the friendship bequest, right? Friendship, lightheartedness. That's what they're knowing in their mind. That's why Queen of Cups is here, right? But they're having a trouble with that. This person doesn't like vulnerability. For sure, Emperor doesn't really like being vulnerable. Resentment. Now they resentment. See, this is how I know this is a past person. Because they resent ever being in their Emperor. The Emperor did not serve them no purpose in this situation. What they say, you get more bees with honey than shit. For sure. Every time I hear that though, I always think, well, won't the bees come steal your honey? Then you won't have no honey. Right? It's a metaphor. Let's not trick. Eight of Swords. See, this is a fenced-in minded person right here. See, they fenced in mentally. You know what I'm saying? Their ego's so high, they just don't get it. Right? They just don't get it. It's self-imposed as well. Right? Nobody's fencing them in. It's just that they just don't get it. See, there's some childhood trauma here with the Eight of Swords. I always say that. Most of our trauma does come from the childhood. You know what I'm saying? There's some childhood trauma here. Egotistical people is, they've always had to be that way. They've always had to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? They lack vulnerability because they've always had to protect their emotions. And they miss that about you. They didn't have to protect their emotions. They didn't have to do that with you. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do with you was work on themselves, and they had lacked to do that. You lacked it. You don't get forever. Especially when you're with somebody, another spiritual being. When your ego is in control, you're on a time limit, be honest with you. Because there ain't but so much another person can take. Ain't but so much another person can take when spirit is with you. I mean, when you're with somebody and you're in the ego. Wow, when spirit is with you. Why did I say that? Also, I picked this spot today when I pulled in here and I was going to do a reading. I smelled a lot of trash. See, a lot of times when you smell trash and stuff like that, there's no trash around me. I'm not near no dumpsters, no nothing, no trucks, no trash trucks or nothing. I knew I pulled into a spiritual place over here. I just knew it. I said this would be a perfect spot to do a reading. You know what I'm saying? But they have to do some childhood. They still got to do some work. Childhood trauma. Good God. Yeah, impediments. Yeah, they got things wrong with them. With impediments here. King of Swords. Getting mental clarity. Authority. Somehow. Ruling from a place of authority and respect. This is you not, again with the, they have to come in correct with you. They can't come in here on the BS, the crap. They can't do it. They gotta get some respect with you. You gotta come in here with some act right. Not to mention, like, even if you do come in and I want you back, are you changed? See, that's another thing. This person knows that they can't be the same person he was, though. Are you different? Have you done the healing? And the Emperor, 9 out of 10s, no. I'm sorry, Emperors. I'm sorry, Scorpio, Aries, I'm sorry. Scorpio more so. With Death and Rebirth, we get hit very hard with karmic lessons all our life. And that pushes Scorpio into Death and Rebirth all the time. Scorpio is more so. being a water sign. You know, we've had these cups here, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You know, you might be the Scorpio. That other person might be the Aries. But life don't play with Scorpio. Life teach us. Boom. And we pick up on the lessons. Emperor more so is like, you know, they're the first sign. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Let me see. Yeah, well, Emperor just like is. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me see the Emperor again. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get the Emperor again. I can't find it. Progress, success, mercy, realization, practical, concrete, fruitfulness, material gains. You know, that's what I was saying about the Emperor. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, in this earthly plane and all it has to offer, I'm going to be the bigger. I'm going to be the biggest. I'm going to be the baddest. I'm going to be the boldest. I'm going to be the most courageous. I'm going to be the, you know, I'm going to wear this chest plate and it's got an S on it, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, Emperor. Very fiery as well, like impulsive, just the Emperor. You know what I'm saying? And whoa, I want that many. What? Wow. The Magician, manifesting, deduction, new teachings, you know, new lights, knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I connect. The life path number 2, I connect. Something may happen Monday, or something may have happened Monday. Being a good friend, being a great team player. This goes along with that cooperation we were just talking about. You know, coming in, understanding that they have to bring it down a notch. They can't come in here to you like that. This person understands that. And they have an issue with that. See, that's a red flag to me. When you have an issue with your feminine side, whether you're a man or a woman, that's a red flag. There's issues. You know, people don't really, you know, you need to go to a counselor, and they might be with this counseling card here. They might be seeking a counselor. That's good for them. Professional help is much needed. You know, for me, to do the work on people, I'm not getting paid for it to come in here and do no work on you. And we're really responsible for ourselves. Why aren't you doing the work on yourself? You know, like, you should be your number one priority. Don't even worry about me. If you starting to realize you got things you need to heal and take care of and get your soul and spirit right, that's what you need to take time and do. Don't worry, don't come over here thinking you're gonna get a healing over here. Why? That's not my responsibility. I would love to. Yes, I would love to. But when another person deserves a healed person. You get what I'm saying? Nobody deserves somebody who's trying to heal. Healing is great. Your partner that is wonderful. You should have a partner there for you that's going to help you heal. But that shouldn't be nobody else's job but yours. Let's not be selfish. Like, let's be real. Like, that should be your job. Like, be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't dare ask nobody else to come in and heal me. No, it's my responsibility to heal myself. No, I'm not doing that. And that's what this person needs to do. Some extensive healing here. Let's get a card. Come on now. Talk to us. Just, narcissistic people. Narcissistic people got to go through a transformation. A lot of times, sometimes narcissistic people, that's just who they going to be all their life. And what happens is they're going to always be single. And when you always single, you start blaming. That's the number one sign of a narcissist. All these women, all these men. No, you need to look at yourself. Look at yourself and who you are. And also, why do you keep choosing all those women and all those men who ain't treating you right, ain't doing right by you? Something's up with you. You want to give me too many cards. Let me get just a little bit of cards so I can get a clear reading. If I got to run through the card, I know you want to give me the whole story, but they don't need the whole story. They need the clarification. More clarification. Versatility. Look, 6 of Cups. Look, a past lover. You know what I'm saying? Friendship card here. Yeah, like, I can't make this stuff up. Would have had friendship 3 or 4 times in this reading so far. That's what their desire is. At least be your friend. They feel like if they could be your friend now friendship just might mean the fact that they want to get close enough to you to be able to swoo you. They close enough to you now. They got an advantage of being, persuasive over you. People want to gain your trust so that they can persuade you in certain ways, blah, blah, blah. That might be that sneakiness part of that, like I said, that first card right there. You know what I'm saying? Because number 1 represents the Fool, you know what I'm saying? Not in all decks, but number 1 is Aries too as well. I don't know. It might be a Scorpio Aries reading. But, number 1 does represent the brand new spark. And that first card was very treacherous. It was the Avarice, I think. Yep. Which had to do with the twisted human virtue of longing for power. So don't let all this friendship, be just mindful. I'm not telling you don't be this person's friend. I'm just saying be mindful of hidden motives, right? It's great to have friends and old lovers come back and you want to, I've always loved talking to Todd. I've always loved talking to Regina. But don't let them come back with that same old selfish motive. Watch people's motives. That's all. That's the number one thing I'm getting right now is watch people's motives. But with this friendship here is, on the positive side, that's what they desire. That's what they're longing for. Is they miss that. They miss your good-hearted spirit. They miss your love. They miss your loving self, your loving nature. It's just the fact that it feels like they're missing a part of themselves without you. You know what I'm saying? That's how much impact you had on this person, to the point where they feel like they're missing a lot of themselves as well. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Rivalry, uncertainty. Rivalry. We know what rivalry means. Who's your rivals? I don't got none. You know what I'm saying? Proof of competition between opponents. There might have been a situation that they tried to put you in as a rivalry, or they're really trying to rival you. And one of the tactics of a rival is like, what's the saying, right? The saying is, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's what I'm saying. Just be mindful of these people from the past. See, when this another saying is, can't beat them, join them. It could be they trying to get close to you to be able to, take you down. It's like a secret agent, like what's it? A spy, right? The spy. They'll send a spy in, and the spy will act like they're part of the opposing team, right? And really, they're just taking intel back to the real team, right? If you look at all the spies from the Civil War, right? You had people from the North who were even commanders and generals in the Southern Army who were really spies for the North, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Uncertainty in the act of deliberation, humans' own determination, right? Judgment as a determinate cause of acts, delays, obstacles, mysteries to be solved, and science to solve them. You know, it could be like mysteries to be solved and science to solve them. You are like a mystery with all these cups. You know, cups people, we are mysteries. You know, people always that. I'm a Scorpio. I know a whole lot about being a mystery. You know, people can't figure me out. You know what I'm saying? So to figure you out, getting close to you, getting inside also could be a way of figuring out how to bring you down, how to Samson, right? The story of Samson. Oh, what's the source of your power? You know, the woman came in and she wooed him, and he brung his guard down. He ended up telling her where the source of his power lied. The source of my power is in my hair. What she do? End up cutting his hair, and he lost all his power. It's an allegory story. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But just be careful with uncertainty, because if you really want to be my friend, why are you so uncertain? Are you uncertain that you'll be able to be my friend? Like what? Like, you know, there's a lot of questions that I would have with an uncertain. Like, if you're so uncertain, go get certain. You know what I'm saying? Go get certain. Why are you uncertain if you just want to be my friend? Come ask me and be certain. Number one, life path number. Didn't we just say this? We've been talking about this Aries person. I'm sorry, it just feels like Aries to me. I don't mean I'm not coming at Aries, but I'm getting all the signs. You know, tarot gonna tell the truth. And me, Scorpio, I'm gonna tell the truth. I lead. Believing in themselves. Yeah. Cultivating opinions. Creating opportunities. Getting started. Leading. Tackling challenges. Life advice. Or life advice is keep a bulletin journal. Or use a planner app to stay organized. Have a consent. They might be doing this. They might be writing this plan down. They might be writing this plan down. This whole plan to take you down. Well, first I'm going to come in nice and humble. And they might be doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's a reflection here. Because there's two sides to this story, right? That could be their side. Your side is the fact that that's why, another reason why they want to be with you. You're a leader. You're an organizer. You know, you're moving in a way that's creative. You know, you're steadfast. Head forward. Got some fire behind you. They're watching you from afar saying, wow, I'm not going to be able to defeat that with rivalry card out here. Trying to rival you. I can't defeat that. I can't rival that. This person is running laps around me. So now you want to be my friend? Now you want to come back in here with this friendship? What? Can't beat them, join them. What? Just be careful here with this. I'm just telling you, just be careful with this here. You know, it don't have to be bad. It just give me the willies. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just getting that feeling. Like I said, I smelled trash when I pulled over here. You know what I'm saying? What type of spirits stink? Demons. I'm telling you, like, perplexity. Perplexity is very perplexed. The sarcophagus. Resurrection. This person's coming out of the grave. You ain't talked to this person forever. You know, the Most High could be pulling this person out of the grave to fulfill a prophecy. Yeah, a lot of times the Most High bring people back just so you could tell them no, just so that they can know that you cannot defeat the Most High. You was trying to play God, and now look at you. It's been years of you playing this game. You ain't been focused on getting your spirit right. You ain't been focused on being a righteous person, a stand-up right justice person. You've been in the background for years trying to rival me. Some other human being has been the source of your motivation, which it always should have been the Most High God in the first place. Yeah, the sarcophagus and the rider waits, the judgment card, and the angels blowing the horns, and they're coming up out the graves. You've seen it. It's number 20. Breaks down to the two: awakening or resurrection. Is either this person's even awakening to the great spirit you are and how they messed that up, and it's a real friendship request, or it's the resurrection of them coming back just so they could fulfill a prophecy. And 9 out of 10 times, the prophecy is the fact that this person has been rivaling you, trying to play God in the background, using spell magic, black magic, whatever they can do, right? Because, spell magic's good, but black magic, whatever, trying to stop you and deter you, or they've been doing this for a long time, probably, in the background here. You ain't even thought of thinking of this person. You would have moved on, you going on with your life and moving forward. Meanwhile, this whole time they're thinking about you and what you doing, what you got going on. And you like, Tony? Like, yeah, I've been thinking about you. Man, Tony ain't been thinking about you. Tony done seen the glow up. You done been in the gym and got yourself together. A lot of times that's what happens. When we break up with people, we go off into these self-healing trips. That's why I always know if it don't work out with me and a lover or something like that, I'm gonna go off and get back into me. But what happens is a lot of people, they'll go off and they don't get back into them. They go off, they still worried about you. Meanwhile, the other person then went off and got back into them. And now you sitting here done wasted this time because you've been doing the same old stupid mess. This person left you because you ain't been doing nothing but sitting on the couch drinking and smoking. They go off to change their life because that don't resonate with them. When they go off, change their life and get better and heal themselves and become great. Now you still sitting on the couch and you scrolling through your phone and you don't see this person and they glow up. Oh no. I can't wait till my mama see this person. Oh heck no. That's what this is here. So either it's real or it's fake. It's up to you though. That's not what tarot does. This is a life journey. It's up for you to decide. It's either real or it's fake. This person either done changed or they didn't. You can recognize when somebody changes or if they didn't. And by the smell of things, it don't seem like they've changed. Just to be honest with you. By the smell of things, it don't seem like they've changed. Nope. Smelt it when I pulled over here. Damn demon. I'm sorry to cuss. I'm sorry. Yeah. Zeal. Exalted expression. The inner fire principle. Extreme passion. Well, that's who Aries is. Fetching temper. They might have had a bad temper. Animosity. Still got animosity. Or on the other side, could be success in a matter of love. Could be. Just depends on your situation. There's millions of people out here that's going through the same situation, but some of them, it is real love coming back. Some of them is not. You take it how it resonates for you. Life path number 4. I accomplished, the organizer, finishing tasks, making a to-do list, managing projects, never giving up, setting boundaries, staying organized. Life advice: mix up your routine. Schedule time off for fun, exercise to relieve stress. Accept everything won't go according to plan. It's two sides. It's two sides to every story, right? This person either, this is that plan again. We just said this in another card. Making a plan, writing it down, how they're going to come in here and destroy you. Or this is just the fact that they envy how much of a leader you are. How organized, how planned you are. How determined you are. And they really coming back with a good spirit. They really want the friendship. Don't have to be though. But it's really up to you. In your situation. So everybody's going to be different. Page of coins here. Taking on more responsibility. Also, page of coins people are very argumentative. So that goes along with that temper. Some people. But it really symbolizes the type of offer they got for you. You know what I'm saying? It's in the youth stage because of the uneasiness. They don't want to. It's like I'm watching the mole, right? The mole don't really want to reveal itself too early, right? That. Yeah, the mole don't really, you want to win the game. There could be a mole coming in here. Just be careful. I'm going to end this soon here. Yeah, because I don't like people like this. Leave people alone, man. You ain't right. But, people, they don't know they ain't right either. Most High gave me enough cards here to end this. 9 of Swords. Dark thoughts. Nightmares. Sleepless nights. The only reason, like, in this story, this could be, is the fact that they worried about how far, it's the tortoise and the hare. It's about how far you done ran out forward, right? It just, in this, in real life, tortoise and the hare is a metaphor. In real life, the tortoise ain't never beaten the hare. But if the tortoise and the hare was at the same starting line, and it was like, go, the tortoise gonna win, and so they're afraid of how fast you done ran out here, how quick, how fast you done came up, how much you done did, how much you done accomplished. You know what I'm saying? They have a sleepless nights about it. They can't even, they up making a plan so late, they go to sleep late. Or they really, really love you, and they can't even sleep good at night, thinking and dreaming about you. This is a person in their head about you. We've seen a lot of swords here. This is a person in their head about you. A lot of swords here, a lot of thoughts. Little communication. We did have the card of counseling, but I don't think they're running around town telling everybody. I think they're telling a select few, getting advice on what they should do about the situation. They're not even telling them their true motives or why they want you back. They could be lying. Man, I love her so much. Oh, man. God, dude, I swear to God, I'll die. I don't get her. I swear to God, dude. Meanwhile, he just wants to put you under his thumb. Yeah. Oh, well, she wouldn't be that. Was it for me? You know what I mean? Ace of Swords is here too. Look. The number 3. The number 3 is I captivate. Very charismatic. A lot of energy. 3's a crowd though. But it symbolizes enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? And with this Ace of Sword here, this is what they want to talk about. There's new communication all in this reading. Brand new communication. Here they come. Yeah. I ain't gonna say here they come. It's what they desire. To spark it up again. That spark. That's, that first conversation, so they can come in with the friendship here. Because you captivate them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was a wonderful reading. The advice I would have, and I would love for you to leave your advice below in the comments. But advice what I would have is, I'm gonna be nice to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or what should I say, kind, right? I think people get that nice word, so they take it to heart. But so I'm gonna be a very kind person to everybody. If an ex wanted to talk about some things with me, I'm gonna talk and listen. But you're not gonna persuade me to do nothing that I don't want to do. So I would say be cordial, because you never know what somebody's planning and plotting behind your back. If you just shut this person down and you mean, no, I would never, that type of stuff, you could definitely develop an enemy. Especially if you embarrass somebody. You never embarrass people either. You shut people down nicely, hey, I just don't think that, I'm there anymore in my life. Especially women. Y'all cunning. You know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? To where you don't kill someone's ego, because if you kill someone's ego, they can kill you. I don't care who it is, right? It's like being a bully. Next thing you know, the people you done bullied done shot up the school. That's not what you want to do. That's not. You're dealing with people, and we're all fragile. That would be my advice. Is just, we're dealing with people. We're all fragile, men and women. We're all fragile. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I think men more fragile than women. I ain't seen one woman go shoot up a school yet. So just be careful, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this whole masculine stigma. Yeah, think about that. You ain't never thought about it like that, huh? You ain't seen one woman shoot up a school yet. Yeah, all that masculine stuff, man, please. We got it all mixed up in this society. Y'all don't know what is what. Men and women got masculine and feminine energy. So what I would say is just be careful. Watch a person's motives. What do they really want? Why are you here? It's been forever. We ain't talked to each other. You had my phone number. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just, how did you show up here? How'd you know I was gonna be here? Just look at all the signs. You know what I'm saying? If this person is somebody's, because we get addicted to people. If this person just somebody you can't kick and they bad for you, you need to check yourself. You need to ask yourself a few questions. What's wrong with you as well? And you need some help as well. So that would mean that you're not ready for this person anyway, because you need some help as well. If you need some help, the person you want deserves for you to get some help before you come into their life, because you can mess their life up. That ain't fair to them, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? This person don't get to have you if they need some help. Don't let this happen if they need some help. And if it ain't, it ain't. If it's real, it's real. It just is what it is. People do that all the time. You know what? This was my true love. A lot of times we just don't know, what true love look like until we see it and we've lost it. You know what I'm saying? They say you never miss your well till your water run dry. That's true. You never miss your well till your water run dry. A lot of times you just don't know. You gullible, right? Just gullible. Like, you know what? I got all this water. I'm good. Then the junk run dry. Oh my God, I miss my water. And then you make sure you never miss your water again. That's what we're here for. All these, you got to understand, that's just how life works. All this, you ain't choose me first in the beginning. Nah, stop all that. That's how we learn as people, right? You don't ace every test the first time. No, you take the test. The ones you got wrong, you go back and study the ones you got wrong. You go back and retake the test. You get them all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, and every time I meet people that ain't you me the first time, I wasn't your first church, you didn't see me. No, you need some help. You need some healing. You need some healing. You know what I'm saying? You need some healing. That's a red flag. Thank you. You know what? You don't. I've been rejected. Thank you. No. No, thank you. Because you need some healing too. You know, rejection is God protection. As soon as no, you know what? You just told me. Yeah, I was about to make a wrong decision. Nope, sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to waste your time either. You know. So, yeah, I would just say be careful. Just, watch these people. Watch them. Watch. Just, just watch them. Observe. Because they obviously observing you. I would just be careful. Yeah. I be giving out some good readings, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I need your help, though. I need you to subscribe. Help your brother out. I don't care. I don't subscribe to colorism. Help your brother out. I don't care what color he is. We brothers and sisters. Help your brother out. Subscribe. That's all you gotta do is subscribe. You ain't gotta overly like my videos and overly participate and overly dedicate yourself. All I'm asking you to do is subscribe. If you like a personal reading, you know what I'm saying? Birthday interpretation as far as tarot's concerned, or just even a little quick reading, the link will be in the description below. And like always, man, I love y'all, man. Why you think I do this? Man, I love y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, I want the healing. I want people to be okay. I want you to know what's going on. What you think I'm doing this for? For fun? Gotta sit in this car and do readings? Man, I could be doing something way more fun. But I love the people, man. I love connecting with y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I love y'all. Subscribe. Until next time. Peace.